Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, plus MP3 players, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the MyMahdi M9 Plus. This is an MP3 player with Bluetooth 5.0 and a built-in FM radio. I purchased this off Amazon for $49.99 minus a coupon, so I think I paid a total of around $46. I've used this brand before, and you've probably seen the video, the MyMahdi M310, and I need another one. I figured I'd give this one a try. This is a full screen unit, so you get to see that in action. So let's go ahead and show you the box. Came in a really cool textured white box with some gold lettering. Nice attention to detail. I do like that. Presentation is nice. Go ahead and open this up. We're greeted with the MP3 player. Go ahead and pull that out. Set that aside. Inside here we have a false bottom. Here's the foam ring that was supporting it. Pull that off. Get to what's in the bottom here. Dump the goodies out. Your box is empty. Alright, what do we get in the box? So first thing we get is the USB cable, micro variety to charge the device and to transfer files from your computer to the MP3 player. There you go. Next, they include a pair of nice earbuds. These feel weighty. They don't feel like they're cheap. I haven't tried them. They're probably good, but I have a pair I like to use. They're kind of the angled variety here with a little rubber cup on the end. There you go. Not bad. Like to see that. Next we have some paperwork. Warranty card. It doesn't really say how long the warranty is, so you may have to ask them how long it is, but I'm going to guess 90 days, typical. Over here we have a operation guide. You can see that's pretty basic. There's some English to Chinese to English translation issues, but you can figure them out pretty easily. Over here on basic function, you can see music. There's a ton of supported formats. And on video playback, there's even more supported formats. You can see it supports on videos, AVIs, VOBs, MKVs, MOVs. If you guys know what those are, it's pretty rockin'. MP4s. MP4 is a YouTube format for you guys who need to know. 1080p full format HD video playback. No need to convert. Not bad. There's some other things it can do, but we'll show you that when I do the feature list of this radio and player. So connecting it, pretty basic stuff here. So flip through here. Okay, throw that aside. Next we'll go to the player. Nice little sleeve it's in to protect it on its ride here. Okay, so this time we'll go over size and we'll do a size comparison. So dimensions of this little MP3 player is 3 3/4 inches long, 1 5/8 of an inch wide, and a thickness of 3/8 of an inch. So I talked about the previous Mahdi I've purchased, the M310, which is still available. You can buy these for $29.99. They come different colors, which is really cool. I got the white and the silver one. And you can see it's quite a big difference. There's a weight difference too. This weighs twice as much. So I'm pretty happy to have this little guy. It's more lightweight. This 310 though sports 16 gigs of onboard memory. This new one I have only supports 8 gigabytes of onboard memory, though they both have micro SD card slots that support up to 128 gigabyte micro SDs. So I just put that out there for you. This one you're paying a premium because of the full touch screen, which you'll get to see in a moment. Next I have my little Sony MP3 player. And of course I have a deck of cards to give you an idea how truly small this player is. There you go, there's the lineup. Yeah, this thing's pretty much dead. The battery over the years is finally gone. So I use my Mahdi here for the radio reviews, and I might use this new one now, so alright. So let's go ahead and go over features, and then we'll turn it on. So let's right away look at it. It's a metal construction here, like an aluminum, and I believe the front and back are plastic, so just be careful of those. From the factory, they ship a screen protector applied. I took mine off because I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just a protector for the glass screen or something, but it actually was a screen protector. So pay attention to that, keep yours on. I'll be okay, just be careful. Put it in a nice case so don't scratch it. But they do provide one from the factory, which is nice. So on the left hand side, you'll see a micro SD card slot, which supports 128 gigabytes, which is nice. Bottom, we have an on-off switch. If I get that into focus. Then we have a USB charging port in the middle. And over here we have a headphone jack. Headphone experience, I always talk about headphone experience. On an MP3 player, it's very important. This one blew me away. It's so good. You can get very, very low on the volume, and that's key for an MP3 player. You can go to bed with this and have very low volume where you're barely hearing it, which is really nice. And even at that very, very low setting, you can distinguish stereo playback. I thought that was pretty cool, and no hiss whatsoever. That's what you'd expect in a nice MP3 player. They got it right with this one. I'm really happy with the audio experience. Just fantastic. Big thumbs up there. I mean, most of them are good, but this one just blew me away with how low you can get that volume. Okay, right hand side, we have a lockout button. We have volume up and down controls there. Top, nothing. On the back, we have a speaker port. There's a built-in speaker here. It's not very loud. You have to really crank the volume up to hear anything out of it, but it's there in case you need it. I mainly use headphones or a Bluetooth function. On the bottom here, you can see it says MyMahdi. I'll get that into focus. There you go. M9 Plus. It's input 5 volts at 1 amp, so it can charge at 1 amp, which is really nice. Cool setup. And of course, the front here is a 3.5-inch screen, and it's IPS, which is nice. So you can tilt the screen and see from multiple angles. It's really nice. You'll get to see that in a moment. And I might have to use a cardboard background to see what the resolution is. We'll turn it on and see what it does with the camera. So we'll turn that switch here at the bottom. And so show you some features on the front here. MyMahdi, a little boot screen. I'm going to get a little closer to it. Okay, yeah, it's rather bright. So let's go ahead and put this here. No, that makes it even brighter. Wow, my hand turned blue. So right away you can see the icons on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to access I believe it's a setting down here. Touch. Okay, I went to advanced by mistake there. So you got different things you can do. One is automatic black screen, 30 seconds, brightness control, volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the brightness down one. There we go. That's a little easier to read. Volume control here, we have storage, we have local or the SD card. It tells you what's there and what's remaining. That's really nice. Then you saw the advanced, which I hit, and site electricity. I'm believing that's some kind of power off mode. You can format the built-in memory, which is nice. You can format the cards, restore factory settings. You can set the date and time, and of course the language. Of course, there's a clock up on the top there. I don't know if you saw that. Clock up on the top. All right. Oh yeah, it's really nice there. You can see the really true color of the screen. Is pretty neat. Let me see if I can hold this up here. Okay, so Bluetooth symbol, battery life indicator. Okay, we got a music icon, video icon, calculator, voice recording, game mode. We have books, just text only. Photos, pretty basic. Tools, I'll show you tools. Has a bunch of things in there. Folder to view your items. Okay, had to clear the throat there. Let's keep going. The various icons here I'm going to show you. We're just going to go through them. So we'll start with calculator. Tap that. And we got a basic calculator there. So you can see those are all the different features you can do with this calculator. Not bad for a little device. Goes back to the main menu here. We have the record feature. You can start recording. Hello, this is Todderbert. Wait, is it working? Oh, it is working. You see the time elapsing. And then when you're done, you can hit complete. And then we go to file list, and we can play that back. Hello. Wait, is it working? Oh, it is working. It's the time elapsing. And then when you're done, you can hit.
Thing of the new MyMahdi.
That's me recording stuff earlier. So there you go. It works pretty good. It's good for like a conference room. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Back up here. All right. So that's a microphone recording. I'm trying to one-hand this here and show you. So we have a game mode. Click that. So you got these 8 little games. I was playing with like this little jumping frog puzzle game, which is fun. Interesting to play. But yeah, these are all like little things you can do if you're bored, I guess, with your MP3 player. They got Tetris, rolling, thinking. Yeah. disappear. So there you go. Oops, I hit Tetris. Okay. Okay, you can hear the speaker rocking away. Let's go ahead and back that out. Okay, so game mode, books. You can read a book. Here I got a folder. There we are. So you can read the book. It shows you how many pages down here on the bottom. It's over 2,000. And you just flip this up like you're scrolling through the pages. And you can bookmark where you're at any time. And you can actually zoom in on the text. If you hit this once, it lets you choose the font size. I'm in the middle. You can choose the font color and the background color. And of course, adding your bookmark. So we'll get out of this mode. This corner. Okay. So again, pretty simple stuff. Let's see what else we have. We have photos. And they're pretty basic. You can see I'm holding them. The one thing I wish this player would do is when you load up a photo, that if you turned it, it would automatically, like a phone, it would do the full thing. It doesn't do that. It just shows you basic pictures. And of course, you can swipe different pictures. Again, pretty basic picture viewer. Nothing spectacular there. All right, and let's go to, see, we got video mode. So I put a little video on here, a review video of mine.
Hello and welcome to Tuner Tips by Todderbert. In front of us today we have the Lido Color, model number Li-500. This is a battery charger for nickel metal hydride, NiCad, and lithium-ion batteries. I bought this on me.
Okay, so you can see my little video going there. What we're going to do, so we can get a little clearer, let's connect with the Bluetooth. So I already have it paired with my radio behind me. I'm going to turn that on. And it should connect to it automatically. We'll wait for the tones. And its symbol should change with little dots in it. It did. Okay, so we are connected. So if I go back to that video, it should play through my radio. Hello and welcome to Tuner Tips by Todderbert. In front of us today we have the Lido Color, model number Li-500. This is a battery charger for nickel metal hydride, NiCad, and lithium-ion batteries. I bought this off Amazon. So you can pause, play, and then you can of course advance the video by the little track there to where you want to stop. Pretty fun. So yeah, it works pretty good. I'm pretty surprised by it. It's pretty smooth. Okay, so then let's go ahead and get to the music here. Okay, well actually, you know what? We have tools still. In the tools menu, you get the Bluetooth settings. You have something called decompression artifact. This is kind of weird. It doesn't work very well. It's like a drum pad. There's a bit of a delay. So I guess you could record stuff, and I don't know. I tried it, just I couldn't make any kind of melody out of it. It was something interesting on there. Okay, so we have the radio, we have a calendar. Go to the calendar here, showing you the month and day. It's pretty nice. Oh, and you can add memos too. So if you hit this little button here, you can bring up a memo where you can type in. There you go. There's your keyboard, and you can type a little memo for that day. Very nice to have. That's pretty handy. And a stopwatch. Pretty basic stopwatch. And we'll go to the radio. Now what I want to do here is hook up a wire so we get a little reception down here. Now FM reception hasn't been spectacular with this device. I did a little FM reception report for this, and I was going to save it for now. This got a fair to okay, which is about 28 stations in my location. That's not very good. This radio would be excellent in an urban environment if you're living out in the city. So I can get this wire up attached to this light. There we go. So it timed out. Let's go ahead and hit this. So yeah, FM radio. Yeah, so it's Yeah, fair to okay, 28 stations found, and FM selectivity was fair to okay. It had a lot of buzzing and interference from the screen, so maybe we can see a little bit in here.
Hearts by the Holy Spirit. There's a supernatural renovation of the interior person by grace, by the Holy Spirit, that causes us to love God and neighbor, and it's in that way.
So it has touch tuning or automatic search. Automatic search is really slow, so I won't even bother showing you that because we'll just fall asleep. It goes too slow. But you can tap these, tune to the different stations. We can also slide. So you can hear this little bit of feedback static. I have a local station up here.
It's at 44 Washington Street, Woodstock. See dealer for details and qualified models.
Countryside is your go-to place for all your holiday needs. We are your decorating destination. Be amazed with our extensive display of pre-lit, lifelike trees from tabletop to 12 foot tall. All of our pre-lit trees come with our Countryside exclusive 5-season light warranty. That's right, no more burned out lights on your tree. Countryside's friendly and...
So it's a pretty basic FM radio, but it does work as you saw. So let's go ahead, and if you noticed, this is hooked up to the wire. It was playing through the Bluetooth radio. They said it wasn't possible, but it is working. So you can listen to the FM radio through the Bluetooth device. That's a first, because most of my little MP3 players with Bluetooth can't do that. So I guess that Bluetooth 5.0 can. Not bad. That's a big surprise. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect this, and we'll go to the music setting here, and we will play that. So let's go ahead and show you that music player. So in here you have music. It's a pretty basic player. You have all music, recently played, my favorites, and then you can put 3 different folder collections up there. Down the bottom, it's showing you what's playing, which is nice. So you can hit play right here. Gives the title of the song on top, but doesn't scroll it, which I'm surprised. Over here we have a repeat function, of course, repeat all, repeat once over and over, and of course repeat random. We can add this to the favorites. We have a folder we can access, and it says, oh, actually it says features. Okay, so you can change the EQ, and the EQ here is pop, classical, soft, jazz, rock, subwoofer. They all work pretty well. Or the subwoofer, I think. Goes EQ. Brighten up a little bit. So you saw option list there. You have an A to B section for repeat, variable speed playback. I don't like to mess with that too much, but you can do that. And stop playing at regular intervals. Okay, that might be important for some people. Take a break. So go ahead and stop that. All right. And there it is. That's most of it. Now we have, okay, we have folders. You can go ahead and look and see here. what's going on, local disk, how it's set up, what's inside there, like showing me videos, showing photos. There you go. So you can directly access the files that you need to. Record files, music files. So you can see how that's all set up. I think the ebook, there you go. So that's how the structure of the file folder format is. And there it is. Loving this. This is the MyMahdi M9 Plus. So there, in a nutshell, is it worth buying for $49? There is a lot of competition in this space. But for $49, it's not bad. I had a coupon, like I said, I saved about $4 or $5. You wait for a coupon, you get around mid, lower 40s, you're getting a great deal. I would recommend that. The screen in here is amazing. That IPS screen, you can tilt it and still read it. That is really cool to see. I mean, that's probably one of the best features of this. That full screen, auto power off, it keeps doing that. Yeah, overall, just an amazing little device. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Definitely a lighter weight, and the battery is, I forgot to mention, is a 1000 milliamp hour battery, which is really cool. And yeah, it's much lighter than this guy, and I'm getting better run times. So yeah, it's showing you a big difference there. Alrighty, so there it is. The MyMahdi M9 Plus gets a recommended buy from todderbert. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a big like. You guys are amazing. These things are amazing. I'm probably going to keep getting more of these. I like these MP3 players. I think they're cool. As long as they have an FM radio, that makes my channel. FM radio, it's got to have a radio. So that's cool. Two, if you like these players, the MyMahdis, hit subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And of course, I'll have links below to this player and to the older 310 model if you're interested. And then comment below what you think about this particular player. Would it be something you'd add to your collection? Do you find a use for it? I think you could load this up with a bunch of old-time radio shows like I would. Be a lot of fun. Again, the headphone experience is fantastic, so everything about this has me impressed. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you soon in the next video.